uh, for these moments that we are coming together and just to come to our space, I will sing a song for us. Okay?
Yes.
I lay my sacred body on Mother Earth. You holding me, my belly sinking deep. I lay my sacred body on Mother Earth. Woo. You holding me, my belly sinking. You holding me, you holding me, my belly sinking. You nurturing, feeling to it, okay? And from the depths of your heart, of your sacred womb, life is rising through me. You holding me up, you holding me up, coming home, oh Mother Song. So with this song, I am welcoming each and all of us to this sacred circle, and I'm getting so emotional. Wow, here is laughter and cry. I would really love to ask everybody if just for first few moments you can put on your cameras so that we can see each other and look through our sacred circle of sisters that we are together today. Yoo-hoo. Just allow the breath to really be home in the body and allow ourselves to be in the body while we look all these beautiful us in our circle. Wow. So today in preparation for our circle, I went to my beloved place in the nature, to a big ancient tree, just to be there and to sit and to listen. To listen what are the sounds of life that wants to be sung through our meeting today. Do you hear me well? Even I have this my little toy in the hand. You hear good my voice? Good enough. It helps me. The rattle, the ancient rattle. Even this rattle is like for babies. It had 5, but I was a lot with horses lately and donkeys, and they just love it. So now it has 3. So I was sitting by the tree and listening the birds, and I recorded one message that I also put it out on Instagram and Facebook, because it was like this. I really felt the vibration of Shivaratri, like fully still present in the fields of the universe. And I felt how blessed we are that we are meeting in this moment, that this blessing is still here. Just while I speak, allow your breath to be home and allow to listen to me with your body. And listen to yourself, to your body. And Shivaratri is the celebration of divine feminine and divine masculine to come together in the tantric dance of love, of harmony, of appreciation for life. And while I was sitting under the tree and feeling this blessing of Shivaratri, I was hearing the aeroplanes that are passing my country on the way to Ukraine, the heavy aeroplanes that are carrying many things. And I was just feeling how all the realities are happening simultaneously. And I just felt inside my being and in all the structure of the field around me, the prayer that was going like similar like this. I will try to repeat. May the song of Shivaratri, of divine dance, of merging of healthy feminine and healthy masculine into the dance of love for life. Be vibrated and felt in every atom of our universe, as within, so without. May it be felt through all the elements of fire, of earth, of waters, of air, of ethers, as within, so without. And may our today practice, I open the field of our sacred circle today and of all the practices that we will be experiencing to be sung in this vibration of the blessing of Shivaratri. So for a moment, I invite each and all of us to put a hand on our heart and the other hand on our womb. And just say yes. Just say yes to open our being to these blessings of divine meeting, of divine healthy masculine and healthy feminine into each cell of our body, into each atom of our being, in each our thought and emotion and action in our life, through our life, may it sunk through our bodies, through our breath, and through our actions for the highest good of ourselves and all the life for life. And through all the practices today in the healthy and grounded way. And if you prepare the candle, it's time to bring our candles together to be lighted. The name of our meeting today is the Song of the Shaman Woman. I do not I do not mean the Shaman Woman that it's only one in the tribe, the wisest of the tribe to whom we go for healings. I talk about the Shaman Woman that she dwells in each of us, that she dwells in each and every life on Mother Earth, that she has been whispering through our cells and blood and bones her songs, so that we remember our true nature and live it fully day by day. From the sacred space of the consciousness of the heart, aware of the beat of the one heart that is beating through our hearts, through our wombs, through the heart of the Mother Earth, through the heart of the Father Sky, through the heart of every single life in this universe. So this our meeting is open to her energy to flow through us and to awake us in the most loving and healthy and grounded and blessed way. May each of us in today's meeting gets the blessings that are for our highest good. And rememberness as much as possible. So, and it's also now time for your individual dedication of our meeting, to place it and to burn the candle all together as one. Just be aware of the circle of all the beautiful women that we are sitting together today. And may the light of love of our hearts flow through these candles and illuminated the sacred space that we are opening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm inviting into the sacred space the sacred guides of each of us, and especially her, that for me she is the guide of all of us and all the life, the great mother, Shaman. Woohoo! And she wants me to sing a little bit more this song again while we are placing one hand on our heart and one hand on our womb. And in a few moments, the volume is a bit low. I have it on the highest. Do you hear me well? Okay, if I speak up a little bit like this, you hear me better? Okay, I can put my voice up, of course. Woohoo! I just hope that you heard what I was talking till now. And from now I will speak with this strong mother shaman voice flowing through my womb. I feel how it's coming really from the depths of my womb. Like she's like, oh yes, give me the space, I can talk through you. And so I'm inviting us to put our one hand of our heart and the other hand on our womb. And just allow to feel our breath and just observe inside and say yes for our hearts and our wombs to come into intimate conversation through our breath. It's like our heart would send a ray of love and appreciate to the womb. Like the heart would say to the womb, hey, hey, hey. And feel this with the breath. Hey, I see your beauty. Hey, away, hey, 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 away, away, away. And while each of us is feeling this flow, how the heart is saying to the womb, I see you, I honor you, I love you. And if in the body is no physical womb, there is energetical womb. And if there would be no physical heart, there would be energetical heart. So the heart is looking lovingly at the womb and saying, yes, I see you, I love you, I honor you, and says this in the way of not wanting anything, in a very free way. And just feel this in our body, in our breath, and see what kind of breath wants to bring this message from heart of the womb. How the heart wants to inhale and how the heart wants to exhale this message down into the womb. And if you say this message to you in your own way, without using the language that you know, just in the sounds and any voices, how would it sound if your heart says to your womb, hey, I see you. Hey, 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 Karana. It can be any sounds, it can be any voice. And the heart says to the womb, thank you. Oh, hey, 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 hey. And the heart says to the womb, whatever your heart wants to say to the womb, it is the words of appreciation and love that are talked in the way of breath and sounds without the words of your language. Few moments. Away, hey, 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 away. Maybe it will come the song. Away, maybe will come the whisper. Maybe will come the whisper with inhales and outhales. Maybe will be just the breath. Whatever is, just allow it honestly and openly. The conversation of the heart to the womb. And again, we dwell in outside silence, just listening to ears unhearable sounds, but allow your heart to continue express appreciation and love to the womb. And just feel it with your breath, with the body. And now feel how the womb feels. Just bring our consciousness now into the womb. Just feel how is felt from the place of the womb. All this showering love coming from the heart. All these words and sounds of appreciation coming from the woman that is holding this womb. How is it felt? And just we open the consciousness and the space of our womb to receiving, to fully receiving. And we say yes, 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 to receive this. Just open it. And allow yourself to feel this receiving through your breath. How the womb is inhaling this receiving. Maybe the body wants to go to any movements. Maybe the body wants to change the position. Just follow naturally. Now is the moment of womb to receive it. How does she feel? And for the next some moments, we will allow that the womb express how she feels through any movements of our body. You can go in any way of the movement of the body. And as well through our breath, how the womb express this, what she is receiving through her breath. When she inhale all this love and appreciation, and what sounds are coming out of her. Just allow her, your womb, to express through any sounds, through any songs, through any whispers, how she feels receiving all this love appreciation from the sacred space of the heart. Maybe she will be laughing, maybe she will be crying. Just allow to feel and to express. Maybe the songs are coming out of you. It doesn't matter how it sounds. It's matter to allow. And any sounds and any voice that wants to come, or any way of any way of breath, hey, let the womb express how is to feel being so appreciated. Let our bodies feel how this feels. Wow, to receive all this. Say yes, yes, yes. Some moments more for your own sounds, for your own movements. It's space for everything, whatever wants to be expressed, whichever emotions, even its joy, even its anger, even its sadness, even whatever it is, for everything today in this circle is yes, yes, yes. And each of us in this circle is accepted as we are, with all we are, judgment free field of sister love, in the song of the Shaman Woman who is guiding each and all of us. Yes, yes, yes. And again we dwell into silence and just feeling breathing and feeling. And allowing And then we allow from our wombs to respond to our hearts. We will just allow our wombs to respond to our heart. And now the rays of the waters, the waters of love are coming up our womb into our hearts, saying, hey, heart, wow, I love you, I adore you. Let's be intimate more and more. Wow, I love making love with you. I love being in love with you. I don't know what your wombs are expressing. Just allow to feel the flow of sacred feminine waters and sacred feminine energy of our womb that was so nurtured to answer with a breath. How she's sending her out hail up to the heart. How is this coming, this energy, and which messages is bringing to the heart, and which songs is bringing with it, and which voices allow the body to go into natural movement, and any sounds that now is the moment of womb away. She doesn't want me to speak anymore. She just wants that I sing the song. And my womb is expressing to the heart how, wow, I allow space for your songs, for your sounds to be here, allowing. And again we will return to just dwell in silence. Just be and observe. Just be and observe and listen. Our jaw is relaxed. Most of our out hails allow to come from our mouth. As when our jaw is relaxed, then also the place of our feminine organs is relaxed. So again and again through our practices of feminine, we are again and again returning to the space of just be receptive, observing, listening. And I will look through our group, and I would love that you show me with your hand if you already feel difference, if you feel maybe more alive, or whatever difference inside your body, inside your being, difference towards life, energy, and openness to the life. And it's perfectly fine to take these our practices with joyful and playful way. Joyful and playful way. In the joyful, playful way, the biggest transformations can be done in very easy way. And everything what we do today here is beyond any religion. All religions are welcome. Is beyond anything. It's a place welcome for each and all and for everything what we are and what is singing through us. So this is the flow between our hearts and our wombs that I love to remember daily. Just by putting one hand on the heart and one hand on the womb and just saying yes, from today on, each of us will remember this. And the connection between heart and womb is alive and anyway is alive. However, when in life we say yes to something what exists, with this we allow that this whichever to what we are saying yes can even more fully be expressed. Remember how your face changed when somebody say to you, hey, I see you, I see you. Yes, I say yes to you. And we are like, sorry, what? Really? Nice, yoo-hoo. Or at least a little sparkle. And just remember when here is relaxed, I am a lot with horses lately, with free horses, free horses. You know, when they are relaxing, when I sing to them and they really are relaxing, they all the time they do. Or they are, because when we relax here and let's do some whatever with our faces here, when we relax here, then all around our feminine organs is relaxing, and our expression. If you look this part of women body in the picture and then our feminine organs, they look almost identical. And each of us is really holding inside ourselves the healing voice with which at least we are able to heal ourselves and transform our lives. However, I remember that I remember that each of us with our intention and voice that is coming from the sacred space of the heart is influencing the picture of all the humanity and all the universe. So again, we remember that all the fruits of today's our meeting and practices that we say yes, that all the fruits of all these practices are blessing not only each of us, but all divine expression of life in the way that is for the highest good that the world needs so much. And I will say just one sentence before we go to next practice. I read lately a sentence that was saying, if all the women of this world just come together as one and just be and just be, the worlds are healed. And with this, again, I will just remind that for me, I'm fully in honor of divine feminine and masculine. It's just that I share my work with women because I'm in the women body and my work is very embodied. So I don't know how this is in male body. However, the fruits of my work are bringing the woman again to the inner and outer harmony of feminine and masculine. And my vision is the same as it is the picture of Shivaratri, this divine dance of Shiva and Shakti, of divine feminine and masculine, dancing together in love and harmony for life in every particle of this universe. Divine feminine, divine masculine, yin yang, and that's it. Now I put on the light and we continue standing up. And I put some more fire, some more wood on our fire. That I was placing in my heart, this fire in the middle of our, and I'm putting this computer a little bit away because we will do some practices in standing position. Of course, if any of you wish, I'm just offering whatever I offer here tonight in the Song of Shaman Woman. I offer free, so you take from this how much you want and what serves you. And each moment listen to your own being. And you don't need to follow exactly what I'm sharing here. Just go with what your body or being wants in this moment. I just hope that I share a bit of inspiration. Just before we go to the standing practice, I need to say a few more words. Because I told that we will work today also with microcosmic orbit. I will not say much theory about it. We will work it through our body. I will just say that to work with microcosmic orbit on this auspicious Shivaratri is great practice, because the microcosmic orbit is this, is divine dance of divine feminine and masculine inside of us, of the male and female, of the fires and waters, of the plus and minus, of the yin and yang. It's electricity in our body that it's all the time here. However, when we are aware of it and breathe through it and say yes to it and say with the body how we will do, we even able to really generate life force and to bring our chakras and our centers into balance and into harmony with each other. Okay. So, let's continue standing up. If you have water with you, please drink in this moment. Please drink some water. We drink some water. And let's see how this camera should be that you see me well. This is well enough, I think. Okay. So the first flow with which we were working was our heart and our womb. Yeah. And our body was already moving in whichever way. So now we can be with one hand on the heart and one on the womb. And just for a moment, feel the connection of heart and womb and heart of the Mother Earth. There can be like the symbol 8 that is going through our wombs, if you wish. Just feel this flow through the body, heart, womb, down to Mother Earth, womb, heart, warm down to Mother Earth, and just include your own breath in whichever way, in whichever way. Wah, 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 wah. This is very wonderful exercise for wherever, whenever. And if you look at me, you see that my body is really moving. Also here in my hips, yeah, I move with this eight. I move the body. How I feel the eight, I move and I say yes. And now we will go with little bit stepping, so to ground ourselves. So, let's see, stepping. So, even if you don't see my feet, we are really stepping. So we go like, we can go exhale, step, yeah. So every exhale is down. Hey, hey, and now with these exhales to the Mother Earth, we start to talk with Mother Earth. So we feel our feet coming down to Mother and we say, hey Ma, hey, I'm here. Hey, hey, and feel the feet on the ground and allow our roots to go deeper and deeper into Mother Earth. I just see what is in comments. Continue. Okay, I think everything is fine. So step down with hi, hi, hi. And like I would talk with Mother and I would say, hey Ma, I'm here. I'm really here with my body. Wow. Can we ground me, please? Even bringing my roots even deeper into you, Ma. But try to say this without the words, in your song or in your sounds. Talk with the heart of the Mother Earth. Say to her your prayers, your gratefulness, and your askings, whatever. Hey, away, hey, hey, Ma, hey, hey. Go away, hey, hey, go away, hey, Ma, hey, Ma. My roots coming deeper and deeper to you. Hey, Ma, woo! Hey, Ma, woo! And I allow my body to dance its song real to Mother Earth and to ground me more. And I dance my song, and I dance my song, and my voices, whichever are coming. Oh, and again, we just stay. And just feel, just feel, just feel. Open the jaw, just staying. Open the jaw and really allow feeling connection with the Mother. Feeling connection with the Mother. Yeah. And hear your inner songs to the Mother. Just listen. And from here, we feel our body like the tree for a moment. Allow your knees to be a little bit bent, coming down and up on the knees if you wish. The body can be moving and dancing if the body wish, or just standing, but feel the body as the tree. And first we will concentrate on the down part, just really allowing our roots from our feet go deeper, deeper, deeper. And for this again, feel which rhythm of breath is coming to you. Allowing the roots to go deeper into Mother Earth, feeling the structure of this earth that is full of life force, and with few exhalations and sound, we just let go of anything who does not serve us anymore, to be released into the Mother Earth. Just allow her to take the burdens. And she say yes, 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 it's okay. Just allow with exhale and sound. And the last time we really go, like also with our hands from up to down, slowly in front of the body or wherever you feel. Away, just allowing anything that we does not need, we do not need to carry anymore, to be released into Mother Earth. Way, just for a moment, sing to her and sound to her your song of prayer as she is receiving and transforming what does not serve us anymore. Away, my songs for Mother Earth are always very happy. She really loves it. And I become more happy when I sing to Mother Earth. And we shake a little bit our bodies. Shake, 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 shake. And just allow a movement that is opening our being to receive the blessings from depths of Mother Earth through our roots, through our bodies, to our branches of our tree, really to the top of the branches, the life force. So find any movement and any breaths that are the movements and the breaths of opening our body and our being to really say, yes, yes, I receive it. Because the Mother Earth wish us that we are flowing with fully life, expressing life itself. And if you feel again into you, there is place for songs, for sounds, for gratefulness to Mother Earth, to gratefulness to life force that is coming through us, to life force that is coming through us. Say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes. Woo! In whichever way. Sometimes my songs will be with crying. Sometimes my songs will be with laughter. Sometimes, whatever it is, everything is well. And again, just be and observe. Observe this life force that is coming from depths of our roots towards up through all our body, through each cell of our body. If body wants to move, is fine. If body wants to be quiet, is fine. Just say yes, observe and be. For women, it's so important again and again to return to just be. In this just be, we feel, we dance, we sing, is everything. It helps us to be more and more truthful with ourselves. So, and then we open the branches of our tree up, and we just remember the sun and the infinite sun and everything to what we are approaching towards up from this perspective. Even we all understand that as within, so without, as below, so above. So all the stars of the universe are in the heart of Mother Earth and in every cell of our being. All is one. So we open the branches of our tree to the sun, to the infinite sun, to divine masculine, to divine father energy. And we just open our being and for a moment feel expression of our appreciation and love towards up, but our knees are bent, so we stay firmly grounded. In our song to infinite sun, to infinite light, our sounding, whichever wants to come, of gratefulness and appreciation. And we open our being to receive the light, to receive this infinite light into our being, into our branches, into our meridians, into our body, into our hearts, into our wombs, into our legs, to the depths of our roots. Just being receiving flow and breath it. Fully breath it. Inhale and receive, receiving. Loving is receiving. What is your song in receiving mood? Last some moments for your sounds, for your movements, in gratitude for this life force divine that is coming from up to down, the blessings from up to down. And again, just be and just observe. How do we feel now? And for a moment, feel our tree. Feel its roots, deep roots and high branches. And for the moment, feel both flows. Flow of life, Mother Earth force from down to up through us. Flow of light of Father Sky from up to down through us. Just say yes, yes. The harmony of divine feminine and divine masculine in all our being. So now we will go to our microcosmic orbit soon. I will just say a few words in beginning. You can stay standing and moving your body, or you sit down, whatever serves you. Just stay with your sacred breath. Stay with your body. Be with really feeling yourself and how are you in this moment. All this life force. How do you feel in your warmth? Do you feel good and alive? Can you give me some sign? How do you feel? Good. Okay. If there is any difficulties with anybody, just write me in a chat. So, few words, just few words, and then we continue. Really stay with your body, with all what is happening as our beloved energy of the Shaman Woman is working through each of us every moment of this meeting. So the process in which you are in this moment is your own divine gift, and stay with it. This is priority. May our breath really be home. Yeah. Really feel each breath as a friend. So each breath, I'm dwelling home. When I started to sing in the languages that are not languages when I was a child, because my childhood was quite challenging. I was beaten heavily, daily, and other stuff. So I found a way how I could transform my pain, my suffer. So I would be singing in the languages beyond the language, and I would sing out all the feelings. And many years later, I never told to anybody about this, my secret. Many years later, I was driving the car. I was already working with healing sound. I still remember I was driving car to another country where I had events with healing sound, and I was listening the radio. And there was this man talking about prayer, which is in the way of singing in the languages which you don't speak, and how this is so much the feminine way of prayer, because it's passed by the intellectual part, and it helps us to really express what we want to express. So I would love just tonight on this beautiful Shivaratri, invite each of us who are in this circle, start to explore this. Like, for me, I was exploring this as a child in the nature. I was always doing this in the nature. Like, you know, come in the nature and just sit and or move, and then feel how you feel. And if you feel sad or angry, or I don't know, if whatever charge there is, or even if you feel happy, grateful, just go into expressing this. Talk with Mother Earth, talk with the tree, talk with the rock, talk with the nature, and express. We are used to express with our words. Oh, wow, I feel so full of life in this moment. Like my womb is really in celebrative mood. I feel the warmth of all these beautiful women in this circle, and how we are empowering each other. So how can I tell this to one beyond the intellectual words? I just really go into the body and allow my body to express. And whatever sounds will come will be fine. Whatever sounds will come. Hey, 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 hey. go away, away. This is my expression of this moment for ourselves. And it was never born before, and it will never be repeated after, because it's the moment. So, as young, I was living with many ancient tribes. I was very lucky for this. And I was living in the tribes where all the women had period in the same time and they were nurturing each other. I was living in the tribes where water was sacred and all the women would go in the morning to take water. You know, and we have like, oh, but why women are carrying this heavy water on their head? Should I tell you? Because they want to, because it's fun. We went every morning like few kilometers to the river. It was all the women. It was like love. It was like one woman. I love to say there is only one woman that is expressed in many bodies. And this one woman in many bodies was walking down to the river, laughing, or if sometimes, if some moment one sister was really hurt, the other were there for her, just being with her, maybe even going in silence, but in the heart. And every time we were returning in the joy, every single time. And there was a lot of fun at the water with making little bit wet one and another, and many words of appreciation and so on. And in these tribes, women had this way of you know, these sounds that in some tribes women are doing. It's with the tongue behind the upper teeth. Why I'm telling this? Because we are now coming to microcosmic orbit. And if you see women in these tribes, they are dancing in this way. Sorry, my skirt tonight is not really for this, but I can find something, because that's why they love to have belts around the hips. So the belt is reminding her of this energy here. And then you see these women dancing in the way that they are moving the hips in quite fast way. If you now stand up and try to undo the movements of your hips in a fast way, either front, back, either left, right, just tell me if you feel your perineum. Every woman knows about perineum, is the place between your vagina, yoni opening, and anus. So when we are really moving this part of our our perineum start to move. You know, like this very special snake that she do this with her tongue. No, this. And here up is this. So, okay, you can be still moving if you feel so, or relax. For a few moments, I just want to say to you that these two places are the meeting points in microcosmic orbit. One is behind the upper teeth and one is perineum. So, and nobody in these tribes are talking about microcosmic orbit. Nobody. They have it naturally activated in their dances since ever. And also, if you will look in Africa tribes, all the women used to dance in these ways, you know, very, very like grounded, like whoo, hey, 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 and doing any kind of, a lot of tribes are doing sounds with which are including tongue behind upper teeth. And I couldn't do this voice on the beginning. I couldn't do when I came to live with them. So they teach me little by little. Okay. So we will just briefly go through experiencing microcosmic orbit through our body. I will guide you, and in this guidance is space for your own expression as well. Okay? So please drink water. Drink water, because what we are doing is quite even if it's playful, is quite strong for all our system. It's good to have water in our body. So, for a moment, we just relax our knees and also our hips. You know, any movements of our hips, like you see in Oriental dance. Oriental dance in the tribes where I was living is mostly the dance of women for women. It's the dance of celebration of life. But this we can have some other workshop about it. So now just feel the perineum, the place between anus and vagina. And make some movements to relax the space around. The rattle, you can make a rattle for yourself. Even you just take a glass and you put inside some rice and then you close it with something. But if you can buy a rattle, the rattle is an ancient instrument that helps you bring attention where you wish to have attention. So I will be rattling for all of us. So our first is just we are standing, our knees are all the time little bent, not straight, but little bent. And first we welcome our breath in our body. Relax the jaw. How your body wishes to express when you relax the jaw. And for a moment, we allow ourselves to inhale to our ovaries that are generators of life force. And move your body in whichever way you want to be moved. And just allow to say to your ovaries the words of appreciation in the sounds. Even if the ovaries are not physical there are energetical ovaries. Oh, my ovaries, I will be speaking some words, but you please express in voices and songs beyond the language. Oh, beloved ovaries, the generators of life force in my being, thank you for everything. Thank you for everything, and I'm waking you up with this practice. And each my inhale is coming into you, and you are circling like the spiral. Hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh, hey Yahweh, Yahweh. I'm celebrating you. Hey Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. I'm celebrating you. Hey Yahweh. And allow to feel with the exhales. Every inhale will be in our ovaries. Every inhale. With the exhale, the energy circling ovaries and go in spirals through ovarian tubes, nurturing, healing, loving. Wakaya, 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 every inhale into ovaries, we are bringing light into our ovaries. Exhale in the ovaries, spiral energy, and then down the ovarian tubes, lovingly nurturing. Coming into our womb and start spiral in the womb, nurturing, loving, healing. The song of the womb, to the womb, the appreciation, to the ovaries, to ovarian tubes, and the womb. I am returning the energy of my ovaries and ovarian tubes and my womb to its original healthy place. I am awaking in my ovaries, ovarian tubes, in my womb, the original energy that has never been heard. I am bringing love and light and appreciation. Hey, hey! And I'm doing this together with sisters. And through the sacred geometry of life, this is being offered to all the women who have ever walked in the fields of planet Earth, through all the sisters that are walking now, and to all that will be walking after us in the sacred, loving way. Kaweya, Kaweya, we are remembering together. Weya, Weya, Weya. The energy of healing of the Shaman Woman is entering our yoni, our vagina, in the spirals, bringing nurturing, healing, appreciation, transformation to every single place in the healthy and safe way for each of us. Release every inhale into the ovaries. From there, the energy starts to flow. Any breaths, any sounds, any voices are welcome. The energy is entering into our perineum. And with this, we feel immediately also our legs and feet and our deep, deep roots that we were activating before. We feel connection with Mother Earth and we just say yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes to connection with Mother Earth. May my walk is easy upon you, Mom. May my songs be blessing for me and the words, Ma. Thank you. And from the perineum, we allow this energy to start to rise through our spine, vertebra by vertebra, bringing nurturing and blessing and rememberness of never hurted consciousness, of healthy consciousness, of our original imprint, of the song of our soul into each vertebra of our body. Coming higher and higher through each vertebra, and each of us can sing and song and breath how you wish, and find the movements of the body that are helping, bringing the energy up through the spine, through the neck, to the top of our head. And here we remember our oneness with Father Sky that before we were opening and say yes, yes, yes. And receiving, loving in the receiving Oh yes, we allow ourselves to receive the light of the source from above through our crown, forehead, into the spot behind our upper teeth. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And through our throat is flowing down the blessings divine. Allow the throats to open and sing the songs and sounds of gratefulness, song and sounds for yes, for life, fully life. And while we do, we feel all the part of microcosmic orbit that we already opened. And the flow is coming to our sacred hearts. Oh, hey, hey, hey. The heart, yes, the heart alive, yes. To our solar plexus. Oh, yes, the inner fire, the sacred fire. Woohoo! Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, haha, woohoo! And to our navel, lovingly, lovingly, to our tanti and below the navel. And back to our ovaries, that now are illuminated from the light from above. And again, ovarian tubes, our womb, yoni, vagina, perineum, and just allow this sacred circling of fire and water, of masculine and feminine, of earth and sky, through our body in song of life. Yes, yes, yes. It's enough to say yes. And again, whenever you are ready, slowly, 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 we never stop our body. We just slowly allow our voices and bodies to come to more calm. And just observe and feel the flow of this microcosmic orbit flowing inside us, singing inside us, just observing how do we feel the same life. You can stay standing or you return to sitting position as you wish. And just stay with feeling this, to feeling all the body, whatever is happening inside of your sacred body. And the Shaman Woman who sings to all of us, she wants me to sing that song again to you now from this space. And she's asking to feel the song inside the cells of your body, with the purpose will be to integration of all what we were experiencing today. May all be integrated in the highest good of each and all of us. All the anything that does not serve us, go home, and all what is for good of us is integrated in the healthy, safe way. So I lay my sacred body on Mother earth. You hold in my bed sinking. You hold in me. You hold in me. My belly sinking. You nurturing me. And from the depths of your heart, of your sacred womb, you love is rising through me. I dance my sacred body, your mother earth. Woo! I sing the songs, I dance with you. I dance with you. Song. Oh, what we feel our sacred sisterhood circle. We feel our hearts beating in oneness with the one heart of the Shaman Woman that is singing through all life for life. We feel our wombs vibrating in vibration of one woman being expressed through the bodies of all the women of this Mother Earth. In this moment, we express through our wombs and hearts, sacred place, the gratefulness for all our mothers and grandmothers and grandmothers, all the way in each family line of each of us, we come to one mother. And just hear her message for you only in this moment, through the womb, through the heart. What is her whispering? And we open our circle to all the sisters of the sacred earth. All the sisters of the sacred earth, let us come together as one and just be. And say yes. The sacred consciousness of the heart to vibrate through earth and heavens, to bring nurturing and remembrance and peace to each being alive. We see all the people of this earth being happy and free, peaceful and free. To be peaceful. May plan of life and light and healing power restore through each breath, through each heart. And just be a few moments, just be with all what is happening this moment on Mother. Just be as a woman. Feeling our sisterhood circle and all our ancestors with us. And around the circle of our grandmothers, the circle of our fathers and grandfathers and great-grandfathers. And we know, like Shiva Shakti, like Shivaratri, the divine, healthy, masculine will always be there for divine, healthy feminine. Always, always. And just bring this awareness to every cell of our being. As much as we choose. In our heart. Peace, acceptance, love, harmony, oneness. Knowing that as within, so without, as beyond. I am deeply grateful for each of us that is offered tonight and to divine guidance and life that is flowing through this circle and may the fruits of all today's practices help to remember and spread for the highest good of all the world in healthy and right way. Thank you, beloved sisters. If there is anything you wish to share, you can write in this our chat. I just invite you, if you wish to find my music, you can just put Gong Muse. You will find me in YouTube, not in any orders. I just put wherever I feel something. And thank you so much for tonight. I just wish to see again this beautiful women circle and your smiles. Thank you. Bye. it's so important for us women to meet and just be together and share our gifts. I feel so nurtured from our meeting and deeply, deeply grateful really to all of you and to organizers and to Shiva Shakti and to Divine Mother that has been with us forever to ever. So I hope we will meet again in divine timing. Have a beautiful, 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 beautiful evening. And also, we just to know that we may offer something also with Evolve crew, something more. So just check with them. And thank you. I love to read your messages. Just also this I will say, I didn't ask organizer if I can, but I feel I must. I need to share this. I really love to bring women to the sacred spaces of Mother Earth, to the ancient sacred temples, and as well to the free courses. So if anything of this is calling you, or if near to you is sacred place that you wish that women from all the world would come and feel it, contact me, find me. Thank to Evolve Beings to write all these messages. I will just also write you my email address, just in case you want to speak with me after this session about anything. You can reach me there on this email that I just put, and I will be happy to hear from you. I will just sing another song for the end of our meeting today. And whenever you feel to just leave, you can leave. All these songs that I'm sharing tonight with you are the songs that are coming through me. They are coming all the time. Also in the nature or in ancient temples. Like in ancient temples, I listen music. And then I see what I hear, and I teach others how to hear them, and we have fun because many times we hear the same melodies. Song for good night tonight. No matter what is happening, yeah, it's important to remember, because every change of the outer world starts in our heart, but not in heart only. I just need to say, because it's Shivaratri, I was living as a young, very young girl in Shiva place in India for quite a long time, waking up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, going to cold, very cold river, and then to all kind of ceremonies. I was in love with Krishna that time, fully in love. I was in my 20s. My beloved was Krishna. I was living in Shiva place. I was not grounded like today. However, I wish to share that every single change of outside starts in our heart. However, what I learned in that Shiva place is basic things from Babaji. True simplicity, love. Have a light when you really need it. Have the water running when it really needs to run. It's not about being just spiritual, la 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 la. We need to be down to earth and be present in every our act, even for little things. Even for little things. put the plastic away from paper and from other garbage. If we don't do these basic things, how can we call ourselves women? We are women. We are the ones that they take care in hearts and in actions. You can relax now. All is taken care. You can relax now. All is taken care. Merry goes round and round, universe dance, universe dance. All is taken care. You can relax now. And let the universe sing its song. Thank you for let go. Thank you to let go. Thank you to let go. Returning home. Relax now. Good night. Thank you. I honor the one in each. Now I will cry and laugh. And our organizers are still having us together, so I don't know. If anybody of you wish to share anything with words, who are still here, we are still together. No one was putting us off yet. So, yes, you just need to unmute yourself. Nadia.
Yeah, I want to share my deepest gratitude for just.
Try to be louder, Nadia.
Oh, give me a second.
Yes.
Can you hear me now? Yeah. I want to share like my deepest gratitude for just holding. It just feels like so deeply, so nourishing. It's like, wow. Mahalo kia kua. Thank you.
Yeah, it's all the thanks to Divine Mother that she is so much with us and through us, so beautiful women that are holding the really the energy of the one are in the circle. Thank you, Nadia. And the candles, I will just leave the candle so you can just leave it through the night and being with you. Let it be and let it share its light with everybody. Also with our sisters and brothers that are in very hard moments. Let there be light in every single heart. Evolved Beings is saying last opportunity to share. So if anybody wish to share, please, space is open. It's so good to hear you.
Thank you very much.
Gun. Was this Gun or who was it?
Asha.
Asha. Aha, okay, I need to find you. One moment, one
Asha
moment.
from Poland. From
Asha,
Poland.
yes, I see you. I
Yes,
see you.
yes, yes. We are very close to this, our neighbors. So it's very hard here. But I think we should do the things like this one, yeah, for us and for them and for the peace. We should have peace in ourselves so that we can share it. Yes, my body was shivering. I was happy, but at the same time, I was crying, and it was just so many emotions inside me. It was beautiful. Thank you very much.
All is welcome. And yes, Asha, me too. Like today, I'm like on the air, like a few times. like,
Oh my gosh.
and I start to laugh, but this laughing is crying in the same time. It's all together.
But
I
it was
was
deep.
Today, when I was preparing for us, I was sitting, like I told you in the beginning, and these heavy bombers were passing.
Yeah.
When I was like, I was having my telephone on because sometimes the energy say record. So I'm recording, and I never know will be song, will be speech, and was this about Shivaratri and bringing the dance of divine feminine and masculine for life, really like in the consciousness, seeing it in the consciousness through all the universe, seeing in the consciousness of all the elements as within, so without. And bless this in consciousness of each and all. And the above was like all in one. Just yeah. We can end meeting in 5 minutes. So we have 4 minutes more. Thank you, Asha.
Thank you so much. I also would love to share my gratitude. This was an amazing circle of, mostly of women. And yeah, my heart is full of gratitude because I was also experiencing lots of mixed emotions during these days. I'm from Georgia, Tbilisi. So like we are also very touched and affected by this, by the current situation. And like, yeah, this was an amazing platform. Really, thank you so much for this space and for this amazing journey that we went through between our heart and our womb. Yeah, I had also tears in my eyes, and thank you, women. Like we could be peace builders.
We are. And just please, thank you, beloved Nino. Yeah. And to you and to each of us, just remember this oneness of heart and the womb. It's so easy to remember, even just before we go to sleep. When in the morning we wake up, even before we go from bed. Remember that we are the tree. Remember to talk to the earth, to talk to the elements.
Yes.
And remember this to express in this language beyond the language, because it's so much super powerful. And it will bring more and more gifts to you.
And this was so amazing because like the sounds were coming. I didn't know, like amazing sounds. I have no idea what was happening, but it was really, I don't know, touching and emotional and wow, overwhelming. Thank you so much.
Each woman, and when I say this, don't take me like feminist. I just speak about women and work with women because I'm in the feminine body. Okay? So I know through the body. I have the same love and everything for women and men. And like I said on the beginning, I will repeat now. That's why also look why we have this workshop on Shivaratri, because this is also the aim of my life, that I walk this path for divine feminine and masculine come together as one in a healthy way in each and all of us, as within so without. What it wanted me to set is each of us has a voice beyond the voice that is the healing voice. Each of us. It is tremendous power, that is waiting, and the time is now. There is no time anymore to play small. There is no time anymore to play games. We are one. We are one woman in many bodies. The time is now to fully awake and to live our talk in every moment, not only to our beloved ones, and then somebody on the street needs help and you don't see it because it's not your family. And it's the same for all the beings, And the crystals are also beings. And the grass is also beings. And the clouds and everything. And just very on the end, I got homework. So I will put on this I still don't have webpage, even I work internationally last 20 years all over the world with sound healing and feminine. I have some webpage that is not really good enough, but I will put on my Facebook and Instagram that all are gong news and YouTube. I got homework to put these 2 songs. If not for anybody else, for you. I was hesitating because they want to get music of instrument and I didn't want to put out and then, but the energy told me tonight, give them the songs. So thanks to everybody and to the crew of evolved beings that are so loving with us, that they leave us more time, but now that 5 minutes is over. And we keep the vision of all women of this world sitting together as one and just be holding love in our hearts and knowing that the change is here.